Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hopefully doing all right. I'm doing all right. It's Wednesday. Hi. Hello. In case you hadn't seen already, bam. Look at that. Mm-hmm. That's what it's all about right there. You know what I'm saying? Staring into your soul is what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. So we have some good news. It seems as though somebody has moved. I'm not going to say who, but you could notice that somebody is no longer where they were. Yeah. It was a little bit in the way of what we're going to be doing today. You may have seen before we had some things kind of laid out right up in here. Okay, we got some stuff. All right, and this time I was like, you know what? You know what'd be smart is just put the block that is in the shulker outside of the shulker, so you're not going, oh, is this it? Oh, is that it? Oh, is that it? You just be like, oh, this is the one I need. I need trapdoors. Boom, there they are. You know what I'm saying? Oh, freaking nighttime. Always night here on the Hermitcraft server. Just saying. Mr. Miley, thank you very much for the prime. I do appreciate it. How has that not been thought up yet? Wait, what do you mean? Like, there's mods to do it where it'll like show like on top of the shulker like what's inside. But ain't nobody got time for that, you know? So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna build a wall, okay? A wall. I know we built the wall down there once already, but we need a wall up here. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be cool. So again, me and Ferks got together. Like, she did the majority of the work, and then we kind of got together and kind of refined it. So Ferks did all you know, most of the props. I would say it's like an 85-15 kind of situation. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Next, thank you very much for the prime. I appreciate that. J Fly in Fox. J Fly in Fox? Nice. Thank you for gifting that sub. I appreciate it. Are we planning on cussing, or can we wait about an hour? Oh, wait, what? I don't think I have ever once in my life said a swear word. I don't even know what swear words are. What is this thing that you were talking about? Okay, I don't even know. Also, we got a hype train, y'all. Can't let the first hype train of the... I mean, it is Wednesday. We all know what happens on Wednesdays. There's no hype on Wednesdays. None. Definitely didn't drop an F-bomb last year. And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't happen, okay? It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Not a thing. What's up, Scruffodian? How you doing? How's Aussie land? I will be inside of Aussie land at some point. Okay. Warm at the moment? Nice. I will get there someday. What am I doing? Currently at breaking blocks. Yeah. And then we're gonna build a wall. Because it's great. It's a thing that needs to happen. I know, and again, I know we just built one, but we're building another one. Okay? We got to keep the ruffians out. I'm not saying that, you know, I have ruffian neighbors. I'm just saying that somebody could be a ruffian. Just it could happen. One can move in eventually and be a ruffian. Villain, thank you very much for subscribing. And trying to keep that hype train going. We gotta hype train people. Come on. What are you doing? Are you sleeping? You still drinking coffee? Is that what's happening? I don't have a problem with them. I just don't like want them next to me. No, Hypno's a great neighbor. I mean, he's got a giant snowman on his roof for some reason, but, you know, whatever. Christmas is, you know, long since past. And yet, the decorations are still up. Just saying. You know? He's lucky we don't have... Oh, should we start an HOA? Could you imagine an HOA on Hermitcraft? Anomalies, I think. Thank you for the prime. And trying to keep that hype train going. At least you're trying, okay? At least you're trying. Ooh, actually, hold on. I'm safe enough. Hold on. There was something I forgot to do. Hold on. Fondy, thank you for the 100 bits. Maddest of Hatters, thank you very much for the 104 month resub. Thank you. Okay. All right, so for the next 3 hours-ish, 5 or more gifted subs are 35% off. Yay, saving people money. What's up, Leah? Yeah, I looked at it for a minute. They're anomalies. I was like, is it anomalized? No, it wouldn't be anomalized. That doesn't make any sense. It's like if your name was F1 Rick to the Racker, you know, like who even... And then they blame me for getting their name wrong. It ain't my fault, you know? Is that Brammy? You don't want to go to the store? But that's where they have all the food and stuff. I'm not rude. My name is easy to pronounce. It's either B-crafted or BC-crafted. It's easy. You know? It's fine. It's easy. Lover Lana, thank you very much for the prime. Kamikaze coming in with the 5. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait. Is that 10? Sorry. Oh, my God. Why did it said 5 and then it changed to... Okay, whatever. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you. xBCrafted. Yes. Yeah. I've had people that were like, BC Craft, oh my God, I'm such a big fan. I'm like, are you? like, are you? They call me BC Crafted and it's, okay. You know, that's cool. And Lady Rain, thank you very much for the 76-month resub. Don't forget, you're here forever. Just not often, right? You're here for the long haul, just not like the often haul, right? Anomalies, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. I suppose dyslexic people call you XBC farted. Only on days we've had chili. You know what I'm talking about. Sorry. It's fine. Yeah, where is Esty? She's got a rain to poke. You know what I'm saying? Like right in the ribs. In that one spot that's like funny but not funny right at the same time. You know what I mean? Why am I only 1 block tall? How dare you? How dare you? Ah. Yeah, they try to say the perfect F5 doesn't exist. They haven't met me. You know what I'm saying? Yay, we did it. All right, see y'all next time. Hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a good stream. Thank you for hanging out. We're gonna go raid somebody. Oh, we're just gonna raid me and we're still here. Okay, awesome. Good times. Look, God, that was so much. Okay, everything's fine. Level 6 hype train? Oh, I couldn't do level 7, huh? Wow. Freaking wow. Okay. We need some of those. And hopefully, wait. Hopefully I counted for everything. I really hope I accounted for everything. Really hope I accounted for everything. Fondy, thank you for an additional 100 biddies. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so what we're gonna do right up in here, okay, is we gonna do a little something like this here. You see, Bella Shade with 200 biddies. Thank you. Tay dropped pork eat. Everybody, I think not. Pete just had a stroke. Just saying. You feeling all right? Not Pete? I mean, I realize you're not Pete. Maybe Pete would have put words together that, like, said stuff. Vonnie with another 100 bits and DJ Gonzo with 100 bits. Thank you. Okay. See, and then we're going to do a little something like that. So, yeah, now we got to go back through, and then everywhere where there's, like, spots like that over there, those are going to be solid blocks instead of stairs. Did I ever have my Oh, yeah, I had a brisket burger. Oh, it was good. Oh, so good. So good. So good. Yeah, brisket burger. There's like, I could not find a single place at all that just had brisket. You know what I mean? It was like a brisket burger. There was a brisket BLT. There was There was like brisket stuff. There was like a brisket quesadilla, but you couldn't just like get brisket. Like just straight up brisket. Like what? Why? Why? Why do? Why? Fondy, thank you for gifting that sub. Brisket. Now, not Pete. I understand you just had a stroke, and things are a little fuzzy right now. Okay, but there's an R in brisket. Okay. Brisket is like a smoked meat. It's so good. Although it's not always smoked, which in that case, is it even worth it? Like if you're not smoking it, what are you doing? You know? Just wonder. Oop. All right, so like I said, right, like through these bits here, we're gonna go full blocks. Smoke it if you got it. And that's what I'm saying. What's the point if it's not smoked? Brisket, it's so good. And like if it's done right, it's so like tender. Oh, so good. You take your brisket in an IV drip? I mean, yeah. You got your XB mug? Nice. It's freaking awesome, isn't it? That is like one of the coolest mugs I've ever seen. It is the coolest mug I have ever seen. Just putting that out there. And it's not because I designed it, which it's super simple design. Like I am not a designer by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it's pretty cool. So that's good enough for me. Forgot that word exists. Wait, what word? What happened? Now you want brisket? You won't regret it. Unless you get it from a place that doesn't smoke it, and then it's not even worth it. Like we were thinking about like looking at the there's a place here, it's called Festival. They have like a really good deli. But then it was like, you know, if they did have it, it'd probably be smoke flavored and not smoked. Which that's like anybody knows that's just not the same. You know? What will be for lunch? I don't like we were talking about Qdoba yesterday during Skizza stream. So I don't know. We may have to go snag up some Qdoba. You've learned your lesson and ate before the stream. Why are we talking about lunch? Because that's the meal we eat. like Fergs, sometimes she'll have like a bagel, like a half a bagel with some peanut butter on it for breakfast. But lunch is like that is our meal. It's the one we eat. Unless apparently we're in Arizona and then we eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's a thing that doesn't make sense to my brain place, but it's a thing we did. Now you're hungry? Are you hungry now, or are you just now realizing you're hungry? See, I don't think I make people hungry. I think I just make people realize they're hungry. Breakfast better in Arizona? No, I don't think that's it. I think it was just, it's vacation-ish, kind of, you know? I mean, for us, it was an escape because some bad things just happened, and we needed to not be here. You know? So. What's up, a Durham? A Durham? Packers playoff. Psh, I would laugh about that. I am so not interested in sports. I'm gonna get back to working on that at some point. Crap on a cracker. What even are sports? I mean, right? Is it just me, or did XB remove his old-fashioned texture pack? Old-fashioned? Wouldn't vanilla textures be old-fashioned? Esports you play every day? Yeah, I'm a contender and stuff. I could have been a contender. I don't even, what is that even from? I don't even know, what is that from? Anybody know what that's from? Anyone? Rocky? I don't know. Is it actually Rocky? I don't feel like it's Rocky. One of the lines from Rocky that I remember most is the "What are we waiting for?" You know. Anyone know the scene? I feel like I'm pulling a skiz right now. Name it. Name it. What's it from? Name it. On the waterfront, Brando. Oh, okay. Like I know I know it. I just don't think I ever knew where it was from. So. Is that nobody with the what are we waiting for? With the I don't know why that one sticks in my brain so much. But it does. And there we go. See, we did it. Absolutely did it. What do you guys think? I think it's a pretty great wall. I don't think anything can ever get through that wall. Ever. All right, Denty, have a good one. Well, I was talking about the what are we waiting for? That's not the I could have been a contender, because I said immediately I don't even know where that's from. So I was talking about the what are we waiting for? It's a Rocky, like I said, Rocky, but like what scene? If anyone knows. Silhouette, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. Appreciate your face. Okay, so I guess we could do that, and then we have more of a thing here. Oh, this is gonna suck. So I'm trying to think of how to do this, you know? Like maybe we just grab these, and then we go around, we do those, and then we grab a different block. Oh, how are we gonna do this? Groot, thank you for the 19-month resub. Good day to you as well. Yeah, so what are we waiting? It was in the hospital when Adrian finally told Rocky to fight or something, and then old dude was like, "What are we waiting for?" And then it was funny. I liked it. It was humorous to me, anyway. Okay. Hello to everybody. How did you do today? We got those and then those. So I'm kind of feeling like that's how now, brown cow? Just deferred. I think that's like the best way to do this, isn't it? Or we could just go along and like do one at a time. Actually, how high do these go? Maybe we just do those. So it goes up to there. So if we do all of those 4 blocks and then we come back through, we could put the stairs and all that. Okay, I think that's a better way to do it because I just said so. So there you go. Tired of this winter already, right? It's supposed to snow tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that. Ooh, that didn't go far enough. Maybe we just go like here. And then we'll go to the inside. Like, I'm just trying to think of like the best way to do this. What's up, Zerad? How you doing? Wait, what? Yeah, that's the same. The hospital scene. Yeah. Because she didn't want him to fight anymore. Right? But then she was like, yeah, go fight. That's when Mickey was like, what are we waiting for? There's very few scenes. Well, I mean, there's a few scenes in movies that like really stuck in my head for some reason. And that's one. So. You wish you were physically durable enough to withstand the... You know, if you could just, like, if you could shift, you know, like, to kind of cushion your fall a little bit. Like you would do, like, in real life, you know? Like, you bend at the knees to kind of cushion the fall. Like, I don't know why that's not a thing that happens. I think it's a thing in Hightail. I think in Hightail, if you hold shift, it actually, like, cushions your fall a little bit. You have to watch. You haven't seen Rocky? What? What? How is that even a thing? That's like, there's like such a good movie. I mean, you got to get past the was a late 70s kind of vibe to it, but it was a good movie. Was it late 70s, early 80s? Like, was it like early 80s? Late 70s, early 80s, something like that? Yeah, as soon as you get past that, or if you can get past that, it's great. You live in Philly and haven't seen it? Well, that sounds like a you problem on that one. Wait, just... That is the wrong... Okay, that's what happened. No, I haven't seen Iron Logo. What was the last movie we saw that was like new? Like, we've been going back through all the old, you know, all the Avengers and all of that stuff. And and the way we're watching it would probably make a lot of people angry, which, you know, whatever, I don't care. We've been watching it in order of the movie itself, like the series itself, not in like universe order, you know? So like we watched the Guardians of the Galaxies, and then we switched to, was it Iron Man? Watched those, and then yeah. So like not, yeah. So it was like, oh, this thing happened, and then it's like, yeah, we didn't actually see it because it didn't happen in a movie we had just watched. You have to watch. I am watching them in order. Like we watched Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and 3. And then we watched Iron Man through, and then we switched to Thor. Yeah. We're watching them in order that they are. So we watched, yeah, like I said, so we watched all of the Guardians of the Galaxy, even though one of the Guardians of the Galaxy happened, I think, after another movie, and then we watched all of the Iron Mans, even though things happened in previous movies that, you know. So it's not even release order, because we watched Avengers, and then we watched something that supposedly happened before it, and I don't remember what it was. So but I'm not, you know, like I've seen them all. We've seen them all, so I'm not really like worried about it, you know. So it's fine. What is this random stone slab? Release order by each series of movies. Yeah. Are you guys watching that new show that came out that the Mandarian Trevor is in? The who? And the what? Who did what now? Herb, thank you very much for the 20-month resub. I appreciate that. Nico name? Nico name? Thank you for the Prime. And Nix, thank you very much for the $10. Says, hi XP, I recently stumbled upon your content for the first time, and I must say, you easily become my favorite Hermit. I really love the kind of videos you make, kind of like old school vibes. Thank you very much for providing such amazing content. Thank you. for the $10 and the ever so kind words. I appreciate it. Those are the kind of videos I enjoy, so those are the videos I attempt to make. I miss old school Minecraft videos. I do. Obviously, I've had to, I've changed a few things over the years. Like I started using Flashback this season. It was not something I had previously used. I used Replay once, like back in season 3, and I just didn't like it. And so I never used it again, but I have started using Flashback a bit. So, some things have to change, I think. But I still try to go for that vibe that, The Mandarin from Iron Man 3, he returns in a new show, Wonder Man. I think I've seen ads for it, but no, I haven't watched it. Like last night, we just watched the first Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and stuff. And then it it referenced stuff that happened in Winter Soldier, but we hadn't watched Winter Soldier quite yet. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I was talking about. Personally, more of a DC than Marvel fan. I think if DC had good movies, I would like them more. I don't care about the comics. I could care less. Couldn't care less. I am a movie person. I prefer the movie. And I think if they had good movies, it'd be better. So. And then they had the ingenious idea of getting rid of their best Superman. Genius. I don't know how they didn't think of it sooner. But it's like, it would be like, I equate it to rest in peace, but Heath Ledger. Okay, if Heath Ledger was still around, and then you were like, nah, Heath Ledger, you're out. We're going to stick with Jared Leto. No, thank you. I don't think I've ever seen a role that Jared Leto's done where I went, wow, that was actually good. Like ever. I don't think it's ever happened. I don't know that it ever will. I don't get why. Why does he keep getting roles? Why? I just don't understand it. Why does he keep getting roles? Anyway. Does he got like dirt on somebody? Who's he got dirt on? He got dirt on somebody. I mean, I don't. Oh, I know he's Skeletor. I'm well aware. Anyway. DJ Skyler, thank you very much for the prime. I appreciate that. He is Skeletor from the He-Man movie that they made. You hated the new Batman. Why was he whispering in the movie? I don't remember the new Batmans. Wait, actually, have I seen it? You're talking the one with Teen Wolf guy, right? Like he was in that movie where he was like a wolf guy. That guy? Is that the one you're talking about? What the hell is that guy's name? The vamp. Oh no, yeah, he was the he was the he was the vampire. No, sorry. I mean, they're kind of interchangeable. You know what would have made Twilight better? Take one guess. One guess. It would have made it amazing, actually. Like, it would have been so good. Blade. That's all they needed. Just throw Blade in there. That movie would have been fantastic. Just toss Blade in there. Mix it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, psh, I'd have been all over that. Just throw the Daywalker in there. We'll have some fun. It'd have been great. And if you don't know who Blade is the Daywalker vampire from Blade. Just so you know. Is Blade part of the MCU? Yes. Yeah, like someone said he was in the last Deadpool. So he was in that on that deserted world or whatever with Gambit in them. I hope I honestly I know a lot of people don't like him, but I hope they give that dude a chance to play Gambit. Like actually play and not just like 3 lines. Because it's not even about if he's a good actor or not. That dude put work into that 3-line role. You know what I mean? And I feel like if the person respects the property enough to put that kind of work into such a tiny role, just give him the role and see where it goes. You know what I mean? Yeah, Channing Tatum. And I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I'm not. I know a lot of people think he's just a horrible actor. But I think they should just make a Gambit movie. Give it to him. Like, just do it. You know? That was the thing about Henry Cavill, you know? Like the dude, he respected the roles. You know what I mean? Like he loved the Witcher video games. And so he played a great Witcher. And then they were like, no, we're going to put this other guy in here that, sorry, what? I haven't even bothered because I've seen the promos and it just does not look good. He sucked as Superman. I loved him as Superman. I think he is the best modern day Superman. Well, he didn't leave. They fired him. And that's fine. You know, again, it's opinion versus opinion. You're allowed to have your own opinion. I think he is the best modern day Superman. Modern day. Have I seen the new Fallout show? Oh, yeah. Walton Goggins doing work. I don't care who you are. Nader's dad, thank you very much for the 6 months. I appreciate that. Okay, Cavalance Wolverine. Cavalry. That was amazing. I loved it. I loved it so much. Walton Goggins is absolutely carrying that show. Like, he's gonna have back problems by the time that show's over. He is carrying that show. Yes, Walton Goggins and Justified. Oh my god, did you see Justified City Primeval? That they teased us with at the end? Oh my god. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them. I freaking hate them. It was good, but they teased us. Oh, it was such a tease at the end. I was like, are you serious? The return of Boyd Crowder? Let's do this. And then nothing. Like the scumbags they are. Yeah, we're big fans of Walton Goggins. We're big fans of, oh my god, why would you try to say something, the name just goes and that's it. Timothy Oliphant, that's the guy. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Timothy. I think if they would have taken Hitman in a different direction, I think he could have pulled it off better. But it was just, that movie all around, I don't think was just good at all. Yeah, Justified is so good. So good. And like, they don't try to beat around the bush about who Raylan Givens is. Like, from the get, you know exactly who Raylan Givens is. You know what I mean? Like, you go into it with fully aware of what this guy is and what he's about. And it's awesome. Thanks, Gliswell. Yes, rating small streams is one of my absolute favorite things to do, because like I've said before, I know what it's like. I remember it very vividly, what it's like to be trying to make it, you know? And yeah. Generally, I only do it if there's not a Hermit streaming. Or like if I'm streaming Hermitcraft and there is a Hermit streaming, but they're streaming a different game, then sometimes I'll forego raiding the Hermit and raid a small stream. Got to take the firstborn to school? Psh, let him walk. Builds character. just remind him about the times you had to walk to school back and forth, uphill, in the snow, both directions. You know? Maybe they'd appreciate it more. All right, so I think what we're gonna do, I think we're gonna switch to the stone brick in yon middle. Where do you go? You go here. Stone brick. Shablamo. Wait, is that high enough? Oh no, it's not. I mean, I guess what I could do is do something like that, and then on the way back, put the other two. No, that's a trash can. It's not a plow. I've seen a couple of 20-30 watcher streams rated by 3,000-4,000. So funny seeing their reaction. It's pretty good. I like it. It's good times to be had by all. And saying, you know, oh, I'm gonna read a small I know that gets like a fair number of people to like just kind of disconnect, but that's all right. Enough people stick around for those kinds of stream or those kinds of raids that it just, yeah, it's good times. I mean, to be fair, the driveway is covered in ice, thanks to them. So, you know. Dang it. Coffee time? Nice. Babe, did those monsters get put in some kind of refrigeration unit? I don't want one right now. I'm just wondering if they did. Do you know? Mocha Loca? Loca Mocha? Monster Java. They did? Okay. You don't have Monster Java? They're so good. At least the Loca Mocha or Mocha Loca or whatever it is. That one. I like that one. I didn't realize how involved building this wall was going to be. Loca Mocha, Mocha Loca, it doesn't matter. It's all the same stuff. Salted caramels. Oh, yeah, I got one once. And yeah, no, that's... No. I also got... What, was it from Starbucks? It was salted caramel something? I mean, that was years ago. But, oh, it was the worst thing I have ever tasted. It was so bad. Tango's reaction to me dancing. That was fun. Went and got Pearl to dance this morning, so. I should have, you know, that's the kind of thing, like I could record that and just kind of put it in a video every once in a while, just kind of random, but I never think about it. I never think, oh, I should record this. I am not a very good content creator, I'm just saying. Salted caramel could be good if it's done right. But something about salted caramel, a lot of places just like I don't know what it is. Salt is, you know, it's a flavor enhancer. So we got this toasted coconut ice cream. Oh, so good. So good. We both love toasted coconut. So more so me than Burks, I think, but hello, Shala. How you doing? If you were a creator, you would record everything. Some people do. Like, there's some people that have like flashback set to record as soon as they log in and stuff. I don't. I'd rather miss something than have 8 hours of footage to go through for one thing. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm at. Mint chocolate chip. That used to be my favorite kind of ice cream, actually. Mint chocolate chip. I don't. Did I not math the math? It seems like I'm gonna not have enough stone brick. Son of a... Alright, I was having better luck doing it this way. I'm sure recording clips is a lot easier for editing than... yeah, it's definitely easier. Like, I have flashback running right now. And even just like 3-hour kind of things are a bit of a suck. So that's kind of something I miss about just doing like still camera kind of stuff. But then with the still camera, you have to constantly move it. So that was kind of suck. And I could still do, you know, still camera with flashback, but it's also nice being able to say, yeah, I want shaders, or no, I'm not going to use shaders this time. You know? Where with, you know, like recording it with a camera account, it's either shaders or no shader. Like you have to choose before you record. What's the difference between flashback and replay? Flashback is newer and I would say easier to use. I struggled hard with replay. But with flashback, it's been a much easier experience. Just use internal shaders? You mean like shade your eyes? Put on sunglasses while you watch Yeah, I like I said, I used replay once back in season 3. It was a long time ago, and I really didn't like it. Using it that once made me never want to use it again. So, and that's not me saying it's a bad mod or anything like that. It's just I did not find the user experience very good. So. Dang it. I will say with flashback, it seems like scrolling backward through clips is a bit what's the word? Choppy. Like if you're scrolling, you know, forward in a timeline, it's smooth, like it's butter. But as soon as you try to go backwards, it's like, nope, I don't like it. It's like, dang it. You just got off Minecraft, now you want to build again? Do it. Do it to it. TJ Casey, thank you very much for the 8-month resub. I appreciate it. Nader's dad, did I thank you? If not, I am very, very sorry, but thank you for the 6 months. Quality of life mods. Mini HUD is a really, really good one. Super useful. Mini HUD is what does like this. This is the beacon outline. It shows the range of beacons and stuff. That's mini HUD. This is mini HUD with the light levels. This one, which is the biome, it shows, you know, the biome outlines. That's mini HUD. Mini HUD's a really good one. Item scroller is pretty good if you do like a lot of trading. That's the only reason I have it. Item scroller, so you can favorite trades, you know, like villager trades. So wait, what are we predicting? Wait, what? Which type of frozen treat does XB prefer? Wait, what are the options? Okay. I mean, I could predict. Trying to think of other... Voxy is really cool. So Voxy is what makes it so we can see, like, way over that way. Like, we can see Tango's mountain from way over here. So that's a good mod. That's quality of life kind of stuff. So you can have that render distance without turning up your render distance. So it's easier on your pooter. L, thank you very much for the sub. I appreciate that. Welcome. Just so you know, if you are a Twitch sub, you do get access to the Discord. So if that's something that interests you. Let's see what next. guess stairs. Oh, mouse tweaks. Mouse tweaks is a good one. It's the one that lets you do this with the scroll wheel. That's a good one. Stairs. Time to do the outcome? Wait, what was the results? Item scroller does that too? Oh, I don't know. I get mouse tweaks. But what was the results? I want to know what the results were before I say anything. Oh, well, yeah, the results were right. Frozen Snickers ice cream bars. They're amazing. If you haven't had ice cream Snickers, what are you doing with your life? Oh, no, that's not... Hold on. Oh, would you go on there right, please? I done messed it up. Oh, well, we'll fix it later. Yeah, Snickers ice cream. Holy crap. Well, ice cream Snickers, not Snickers ice cream. There's a big difference. Huge difference. One is good, one is ass. Just saying. We got ice cream Snickers ice cream. I can't remember what brand it was, but that was like the most putrid freaking ice cream. And I love me some Snickers. Okay, Snickers to me, in my opinion, is the single best candy bar and the single best ice cream bar in existence today. And that Snickers ice cream was so bad. It was so bad. I don't know what they did, but literally for a Snickers ice cream, all you gotta do is get some vanilla ice cream, crush up some Snickers, mix it in, call it good. And they couldn't even get that right. Hello, Cloris. They must have added salted caramel. They probably did, the scumbags. They had just extra salted caramel laying around. Like, there was no semblance of Snickers anywhere in it. And it was so bad. So bad. Like, Dairy Queen does it right. They got chunks of Snickers they just throw in the blizzard. That's the right way. Someone needs to ship this man some Côte d'Or and ask him to try again? What the is that? That sounds like a perfume or something. Is your man smelling kind of musky? Get Côte d'Or. Also, good tip. Don't name your ice cream something that sounds like a perfume or like. Morning from the PNW. Pacific Northwest. Okay. I was like, wait, what? My mind immediately went to like regions of Australia. I was like, wait, I don't know that one. Where is that one? Where is that? Yeah. Put some in your... Wait, what am I putting in my coffee? Is it okay to have ice cream? Oh, okay. America is the only place where people will say what state they're from. It's probably because our states are the size of your countries. And bigger. That's probably why. Depending on, you know, the country you come from. But if I was abroad and someone's like, oh, where are you from? I'd probably just say the US. And then if they asked a state, I would tell them the state. Also not America. So people from the US are not known as United Statians. They're known as Americans. Everyone around the world calls us Americans. We call ourselves Americans. And so that's generally when somebody says America, the first place anybody's going to think is the US. America. So yeah. Are we the only country with states? No. I'm not saying that like things we do are right or make sense or half the time legal. But, you know, that's kind of a worldwide thing, is that we're known as Americans. So. Again, not saying it's right or wrong. Just that's the way it is. I didn't make it that way. I just work here. Okay? Right. And like Alan said, there's such a difference between like New York and California, or, you know, things like that. Like it's different regions. Like we have different accents in the same country. We have, like, vastly different accents. We have different cultures. You could go to from, you know, one state to the state right next to it, and it's a completely different climate. It's a completely different, you know, form of speech. It's like, it's so completely different. So, is he not in Minnesota right now? Who's in Minnesota? I ain't in Minnesota. I'm in South Canada, is what I prefer to call it. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking. I don't know. The gangster state of California. Or of California. Gangster state of Canada. You know. Ask Burks, this is where the gangsters live. South side. You're from Minnesota, ready for your state to be Manitoba. That's nice. Okay. Oh, I guess we got to do those too, right? Oh, we should grab some. I really hope I accounted for all. It really doesn't seem like I did. It almost seems like I accounted for half of the wall. That doesn't seem right at all, actually. And that Corrales guy, he comes back just to go AFK. And die. He died the other day. He's starved. Like, do you even Minecraft, bruh? Oh, to be from a state where you get good snow? We get it every once in a while. He's washed up. It's no longer Etho. Now it's Corrales is washed up. Yeah, there's a couple different bills in Wisconsin for legalizing Mary Jane. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. Oh, the schematic called for cut copper, and I used waxed cut copper. I'm a rebel. I was trying to figure out why it was red. I wouldn't put waxed copper there, or cut copper, without waxing it first. Two things can be true at once. That is true. That is true. Like B-dubs. He's short and average height all at the same time. Sweet Sunny Dream, thank you very much for the 4-month resub. Hello. Snow? What? Did we get the... Yeah, we got the outside on that one, right? Oh, yeah, hey. Forgot to thank you for your iron farm in the early season 11 vids. I did this similar design for mine and it works great. Nice. Yeah, I don't have a tutorial for that. The reason I didn't make a tutorial is because it's honestly it's based on other people's designs. So, and obviously I don't want to seem like I'm taking credit for someone else's work. Because you know how people are, like somebody will come out with an awesome design for something and then someone else will like just copy it and be like, oh, I came up with this. And the sad thing is that sometimes it's the much larger channels doing that. And that's not cool, you know? That's not cool. Don't be a dick. Dick. Name it. Sorry. My inner skiz came out there. And an etho hopper clock to move zombies and scare villagers. Wait, what? Did a shorter shoot for the golems and added a poppy disposal Oh yeah, I got Poppy Disposal and Auto Crafter. Yeah, it's all underground. Did you put in an auto shulker? Loader? Guy? Thing? What you know about that? Wisconsin roads are stupid. And the time they decide, oh, we're going to work on the roads is, oh, it's going to snow. And they're like, yep, road work time. Idiots. Like, they got all spring and summer, and they're just like, la, 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 la. And then, you know, fall comes around, and they're like, oh, time to start on the roads. It's like, what are you doing? Why? What are you doing all spring and summer? What is happening? I mean, it's not like, you know, the heat kind of sucks a bit, but it's, you know, it's not 120. That's why in like Arizona and stuff, at least, you know, like around Tucson, I'm sure they do it everywhere that it gets hot. They do road work and stuff at night. Even though it's still like 100 degrees. Oh, it sucked. Nobody can name it. Don't be a dick. Dick. Nobody. It was from it's a movie where a guy, you know, before he had family. He was familyless at the time, apparently. Yeah, triple X. We didn't put anything under those, did we, babe? Apparently not. Should we, though? Alan, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs. I appreciate you. Thank you. I think they just do road work at night. No, it's literally because of the heat. Have you ever been in Arizona during the summer? Just asking. It's definitely because of the heat. They had people like nearly dying, not because of traffic, but because of the heat. Okay, what next? I guess we'll go with those. And I think that's just, yeah. When will Ferks join Hermitcraft as a building helper? I mean, she already, you know. I give her credit when she helps. And isn't a hindrance. You know what I mean? I was waiting for it. Brutch? What's a brutch? Or were you just saying bruh with extra flair? XP no longer get those monsters. Oh, I'll get them, don't worry. We'll throw fisticuffs in the parking lot if we have to. Why did that sound like XP wants to sleep on the couch? I mean, I bet I woke up like, I don't know, 3:30. So I'm probably gonna end up sleeping on the couch today anyway. So. Gamers, well, you know, that's as long as I can remember. I've always woken up super early. Waiting to hear the noise of someone back of their head getting slapped? No. She knows that I'm just joking. I don't actually ever think she's a hindrance. So. No, I'm good. She's my official tester, by the way. You know, make sure something's not poisoned. It's weird every time, like I get, you know, like a Dunkin' latte or something. She's worried it's poisoned. It's weird. Warning XP? What? Oh. Well, thankfully we don't have any laxatives that I know. Well, wait, do we? Hold on. See, now I'm thinking. We got fiber pills. I know that. But yeah. I think I would notice if there was fiber floating around in my Mocha Loca. We have some old Miralac, do we? Are you sure? Again, I feel like I would notice chunks in my, yeah. Well, if we have Miralax, it's the orange flavored stuff. So, yeah. Plus, it's like, it's not, you know, it's got texture. Miralax is, it's not like it's, you know, yeah. Because it's really just fiber. So, it's got like a, you know, it's grainy. Welcome back, Coma. You get to play hurry up and wait for tech support? Boiler tech. Miralax? Maybe I'm thinking of this. No, I'm thinking of that other one. No, not Miralax. What's the other one? Metamucil. That's the one I was thinking of. Metamucil. Yeah, that's the one. I've taken it. Like, I just, you know, Miralax, Metamucil, whatever. Look, I am not an incontinence expert. Or wait, no, that's not a good, a plugged up butthole expert. Okay. Just saying. I'm no rectalologist, okay? Or gastroenterologist. Miralax is easily experienced with it. Huh. So maybe it's not just the chili that gets me gassy. It's the extra Miralax, apparently. Who'da thunk? That is not the... Stu, you have the wrong name for this conversation, man. Okay? Wrong name. Wrong conversation. That is... Oh, boy. Oh, that is so the wrong name for this conversation. So, Stu, you have any experience with Miralax or Metamucil? Just asking for a friend. Inquiring minds want to know. Is that how you got your name? Maybe. Nice. Wondering what you wandered into? Ah, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Bio, stop. You're making me feel old. Do you have to pee every few minutes? Is that what you're trying to say? It's okay. I know someone that, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that, but... They mentioned the 50th anniversary of the Muppets. Oh, they're coming to Netflix or something, huh? Is it Netflix? No. Is it? No. I don't know. Where are the Muppets? They're moving somewhere. They're coming somewhere. I don't know. Disney Plus. Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they are a Disney thing, aren't they? Never mind. I was thinking Sesame Street. Like, didn't Netflix buy the rights to Sesame Street or something? You're making mac and cheese with bacon? Side of Miralax? HBO Max did? Well, I mean, it seems like Netflix might be owning that pretty soon too, so I guess I was right. I mean, you know, like, it's one of those things, like, I don't want Netflix to own things because Netflix, but honestly, given the alternative, yeah, I'll go with Netflix all day. Made some peanut butter pancakes for breakfast. Nice. We destroyed some 3-ingredient banana bread yesterday, so we got that going for us. And by destroyed, I mean we ate it. We ate some of it. We destroyed it. was more of like banana brownie consistency instead of bread. It was great. Wait, how did I? Do I like zucchini bread? Babe, is that bread that the neighbors brought us that one time? Zucchini bread? Isn't it? Isn't that the bread they brought us that one time? I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. We munched it. I was just trying to remember if I ever had it, and then I remembered the neighbors brought us bread one time. Carrot cake is amazing. Love carrot cake. Carrot cake is my favorite cake. Closely followed by German chocolate. Because, you know, coconut. You know? Coconut. You put the lime in it, and then, like, you shake it, and it's great. Cheesecake? Cheesecake could be good. But I think, like, if someone was like, you can have any cake right now, what would it be? Carrot. Carrot cake. Every time. Cream cheese frosting. Carrot cake. What kind of cake am I having for my birthday? Probably none. We don't generally like do much of it. Like we'll each pick, you know, for like my birthday I'll pick what, you know, what we're having for lunch or whatever. And it's usually something we don't normally get, or it'll be something we just had, depending on how I feel. But yeah, that's pretty much what we do for birthdays. Carrot cake is disgusting. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, that's, you know, it's all personal opinions. And you know what they say about opinions? They're like buttholes. Everyone's got one. Pretty much everyone. Anyway, it was that one guy. What next? You know what? I think we're gonna get... Where? There you go. Let's get those in. You don't have a butthole? Is that a Dutch thing? Or sorry. I know you were just messing with me. It is a Dutch thing. He's like, no. And someone else is like, yup, that's a Dutch thing. Ah, that's great. You see that? What snowman? I see some cows. I see Hypno's base. But I don't... There's a snowman somewhere? Where? I didn't see it. You know, I wish you could, like, put these in your thing with the redstone and have them default on. You know what I mean? That would be super. Is there... Wait, is there light in these two? Oh, son of a biscuit. Because then you place these and then you got to go back and like flick them on, you know? Yeah. So I did not put down here. Nah, I got something. Don't worry. The snowman moving will be a thing in a video. Or like even if you could just do that, and then it would have a thing to where you could just turn it into, you know what I mean? Default on would be nice, is all I'm saying. Even if it cost like a redstone per lamp to change it to default on state, I'd be fine with that. How much time do hermits spend off camera gathering materials or prepping for projects? More time than they spend on camera, like, and not by slim margins. Pretty much everybody on right now is doing something to gather materials or something. So, I mean, obviously Pearl's streaming, so she's, I don't know, she might be gathering stuff right now, I don't know. Jesse Bell, thank you very much for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. How you doing? Pearl's doing interiors? So what you're saying is not gathering stuff. There used to be a bit of a stigma of being like, oh, I went off camera and did this. Because there were people that were like, oh, I went off camera, did this. And then like they would show their chat accidentally and it was like they went into creative and stuff. But yeah, that's not a thing here. Never has been, never will be. I can attest to that. Hi. Bye. Skelly was like all up in my stuff, like rude. Speaking of rude. The new baby chickens are so cute. I wouldn't know. This is a thing that now has to happen. And this is only half of the wall. We still got the whole other half to build. Now let's just do this. Son of a... Would redstone torches? Oh, they might be. They might be. Probably because you could just like boop, boop, and then done. Yeah, you know. You coming in here with all your logic. What is that? Since when is logic a thing? I don't understand. Who said that? I don't even know how to say your name, so I can't properly be like, you're a jerk. So that's double rude. First, you logic. And then you have a name I can't even say words. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's go get steak. Okay. No, really must coffee. What? Coffee. At this hour? Wow. All right, Ferks isn't here. What can we do while she's gone? Uh-oh. Shh. Never mind. Never mind. Abort. Abort.
Hey, baby, what's going on?
Nothing. Chat was like, oh, hey, Ferks isn't here. What can we do? And I'm like, you better not.
Oh, right. I believe that.
No, hey, you know. It's the way it is. See, look at them. They're runaway scatter. See? Uh-huh. See, I told you.
You sure you don't need anything?
Mm-hmm. I'm good.
I love you.
Love you. Flea with extra flea. What is that? I feel like that's from something. What is that from? Is that Tango? Okay. I knew I heard it somewhere, but yeah. So what do y'all think of the wall so far? I mean, obviously we're not done, but I think it's pretty nice. It's very wall. That it is. It does wall. It has a certain wall about it. All right, we'll put those in with those. And then those in the properly colored redstone box. Very nice. Okay, what next? I guess we could go trapdoors since there's absolute butt tons of them. What is... Apparently somebody's disarming the alarm. Hmm. There we go. Yeah, there's like a crap ton of these. Oop. Oh. Am I trying to keep Pirate Jev out with this wall? You know, to be a pirate, you have to do piratey things, not just live on a boat. Otherwise, you're just Slipgator. Oops. And the person I've seen do the most pirating is Scar. I feel like there's gonna have to be an epic pirate battle at some point between the pirates. Oh yeah, this is Lightmatica. It's very useful, especially if you build things in creative and then have to rebuild them in survival on the server. This is very handy. Is that lit? Oh, it is. Okay. Just making sure. Apparently those don't even have. What the crap? If you do the top of the wall with the torch, be able to activate both lights at the same time. No, it's too far apart. So like one is there and one is there. Scar is always a pirate. True. Truth. Truth. And a pyro. A pirate and a pyro. Kind of thinking about putting lights under these. So we got one at the top and one at the bottom. But we'll see. The official Hermitcraft sleeper is online. I think lights would look cool. I mean, they'd be barely visible. And if you're like back here, like not visible at all, but it would definitely help light it up. Not that we, need it. It's pretty bright. We're not trying to build a mob farm after all. So we use lights. Wait, what? I had them there and you changed it. Oh, the light's down there? No, I think I said, I don't know. I might. We'll see. Like what I just said. So, to you. Oops. Like, I don't think we need them out here. But we'll see. What are we doing for lunch? See, now it's stuck in my head. Like, what are we going to do? Who make it Ferk's choke? I know, that sounds like a bad question. But, Jersey Mike's? No, I think we're done with Jersey Mike's. Unfortunately. I mean, we might go there at some point, but I think we're pretty much done. Jersey Mike's. Milwaukee burger? You want us to drive to Milwaukee for a burger? I mean, we've driven further for less, but Milwaukee? Or as the locals say, Milwaukee? Or even Milwaukee? There's one in Apple. That's just as far. Well, actually, no, that's closer. That's definitely closer. Come to Detroit for pizza. I don't think they're. Ferks, I don't know if you know this. Okay, she feels a certain way about Detroit. So. Most people around here I've heard say Milwaukee. There's like it's MW-Aki. Milwaukee. Even Ferks does it. Milwaukee. There's no other word. There's no other letters. I'm like, Milwaukee. That's not how it's Milwaukee. Sorry. I mean, I'm not against going to Michigan. Like, it'd be kind of cool to go back to where I spent some time. Just check it out, see how different it is. Or how not different it is. But greetings from Maine. Greetings, Maine. How you doing, Maine? Sorry. I say Wisconsin weird? You mean by pronouncing it how it's spelled weird? Or not leaving out letters? It's Wisconsin. Uh-oh. Well, I was waiting for that to happen. Did I? I did. This will be much easier on that side. Son of a... Hold and shift. Need to stay on the edge? I mean, I can fall if I want to. You can leave your friends behind, because if your friends don't fall, then if they don't fall, well, they're no friends of mine. No? Okay. Son of a biscuit. I don't know who decided it was a good idea to have a giant ledge like this, but they suck. Just saying. It's probably Burks. Jerk. Subconsciously, like she did with that smoked brisket the other day. Pure manipulation. Blame Krause? You can't. Dude's AFK 99%. He finally comes back and he's like, oh, sweet, I'm back. AFK. I forgot. Nuh-uh. Tell my mom. Texachusetts? Wait, is that a place? Texachusetts? Wait, did I seriously? Oh, I did right there. See, I told you I did. I was just seeing if people were paying attention. That's all that was. Ha! Like a boss. At least somebody was paying attention. Mm-hmm. Because I know sure as heck I wasn't. Dang it. Wait, did we discover if Texachusetts was a place? I don't actually, is that a place? I just want to know if Texachusetts is a place. That's all I want to know. It's Massachusetts. Why the Tex? Tax. Oh, tax. Okay, I saw Tex. Like Texas. So I was like, yeah, okay. Never mind. Never mind. You have really high taxes. I see. I still gotta do my taxes. I don't wanna. I can read, but sometimes, you know, you just glance at something and you know, your brain fills in what you didn't quite see. Oh, see, that one had a light under it. That one, no, wait. Is that just a block? I think that's just a block. Okay. Those are all things we can figure out. Like if we're gonna put light under there, we're gonna put a block under there, or whatever. There's now places taxing the mile you drive. I don't know. Wait, did I not? How? Wait, did I? Oh my god, I didn't. What the? See, now it's gonna mess up all the freaking things, and it's gonna be a thing. Oh, maybe it won't. Okay. You're back and you have tea? Nice. Spill the tea. I am not at all looking forward to doing my taxes. At all. It's not. No. I just want to keep my money. Can I just keep it? Is that a thing? I can just keep it? It's not much, you know? It'd still be nice to just keep it. What's up, Senna? That's why I use CPAs. Yeah, I mean, I already got to pay the government enough. I don't want to be paying someone else to pay the government. You know? Nothing against CPAs, but like you're literally paying someone to pay the government. And the worst part of it is they know how much you owe. They just won't freaking tell you. So, no. They should just sound out a thing saying, pay us this. And then if you feel like it's wrong, then you do your taxes. You know? Yeah. They're like, you owe us money. And you're like, how much? And they're like, we're not going to tell you. And you're like, but then how do I know how much to pay? Well, you're going to have to figure that out. Well, what if I do it wrong? Oh, well, then you're going to jail. So then why don't you just tell me? Because we can't tell you. But you know, yes, we do. We do know. But we're not going to tell you. Like, what? Wait, what? It's so stupid. Because, you know, I get the feeling, okay? I'm not saying that this is the reason, but I guarantee there's a bunch of people that overpay that never know they overpaid. You know? Like they dotted the T's dotted the T's and crossed the I's, didn't pay attention, overpaid. And they'll never know. Because they're not going to tell you, oh, sorry, you overpaid. Here's your money back. But God, if they overpay you, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. We get refunds too. I mean, I don't, but yeah. If I had things set up differently, I could possibly get a refund. But the way I do my taxes, yeah. I should honestly be doing my taxes quarterly, but I don't. So, you know, that's on me. It's just, I don't want to do it once a year, let alone 4 freaking times a year. They, you know, every 4 months, they'd be like, hey, you made this, send us this. They'd be like, done. There you go. But no. Yeah, a lot of countries, they send you a tax bill. They're like, this is what you owe. We don't because, you know, because we're stupid. Belgium is the same. We get paper to check if what Brussels has received is correct. And if it does, you find out where, and then you owe X, or you will get X. Yeah, that's the way it should be. Just send me a bill. And if I think it's wrong, then I'll fine. Imagine how many people they could get to overpay then. Because people would be like, wait, I don't have to do the work. You just send me a bill, and then people would just pay it. Imagine how many people would overpay at that point. You know what I mean? Free money glitch? Exactly. If our government had half a brain cell between them, that's the way they would do it. got a refund for the first time in 10 years. Your husband lost his job at the end of the year. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully y'all are doing all right. Yeah, having a kid here usually means you can get like head of household, stuff like that. Then you get bigger refunds or you pay less. I don't have any of that. I can't claim perks, no matter how much I want to. Just be like, yo, just let me claim her. She's here. No. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Run Wild. Just like send us a thing every 3 months. Just like, this is what you owe for the last 3 months. And I'd be like, done. If I didn't have to worry about it, I'd just be like, done. Unless it was like, you know, like 3 months and they're like, oh, you owe $50,000. I'd be like, hell you say? That I'll fight. I'd be like, I ain't, no. No. I have never in my life had $50,000 at one time. There's no way I owe $50,000. No, not gonna happen. You talking about taxes? Yeah. We're just talking about how stupid they are and how they could be better. At least, you know, like here. Like, I'm fine paying the taxes. I just don't want to do them. I mean, although it would be nice to just keep that money. So. What's funny is last year I made less than the year before, but I paid more in taxes. So that was awesome. But also, you know, I have to consider the sources of income. Some sources of income are, you know, taxed differently than other sources. And yeah. Yeah, every turn the money is taxed, and it's the same money. You get paid, it gets taxed. You go buy something, it gets taxed. It's like I already paid money on that money. Or, you know, like paid taxes on that money. Why I gotta pay him again? Yeah. So I know it's not a fun convo, but that's, you know, you're gonna be hearing it a lot, I think, because it is that time of year. So yeah. Okay, so we need slabbages. Dang it. Income tax in Canada was supposed to be a temporary measure stated during one of the... Yeah, a lot of things that were supposed to be temporary became permanent. So, it's just the way it is. And like I said, I don't have an issue like just paying the taxes. Especially if you can like actually see where that money is going. Instead of the old trust me, bro. Anyway. How y'all doing? Kitty came to say hi. Kitty heard my voice. It was like, hello. Or something. I don't know what it is about cats, but cats seem to love me, but I'm not their biggest fan. Wait, what? No. Nope, nope. Yes. Okay. I mean, cats are okay. Like, I'm not saying, you know, I mean, they're pure evil. But I don't hold that against them, you know? Like, a cat is one of those few things where, like, it'll climb up on a shelf, wait for you to look at them, and then they'll knock off that thing that, you know, you really cherished. That's a cat. And then they'll, like, saunter away, like, they just did you a favor. You know? Your cats were never allowed on shelves? That usually doesn't matter for a cat. There are those rare cats that are very well behaved. And this comes from a, you know, I've been around cats my entire life. So it's not like, you know. My mom has had and has cats. My grandma had cats. Like everybody I knew had cats. And not just like one cat. I think at one time my grandma had like 30 some cats. But they weren't, so some of them, like, you gotta realize, like, my grandma lived out in the middle of nowhere. And so the vast majority of them were outside cats. They never went inside. And there were a couple that were allowed inside. But the vast majority of them were outside. And some of them are like super cool. Like super cool. Might be wrong, but letting cats outside is illegal there? Seems weird. So you just gotta keep them locked up all day? Poor Jim. They can mess with bird populations? Well, I mean, that is kind of, you know, a natural instinct for them. Name the pet XB or his family never had. Yeah, only one of those is true. I have personally had 2 of those. Cats are too good at hunting. Yeah, so out of my grandma's, you never saw like a mouse or anything, like ever, or lizards. It was very rare you saw a lizard. You'd see lizard tails, but not the lizard itself. Yeah. Nope, y'all are wrong on that one. No, bearded dragon. Pearl is looking for me. I mean, I'm at my base. Ah! Ha 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 ha! Fail. You failed. Hello? Oh.
Hello?
Hi. I'm
Ah,
down.
you fell down. It took a
I
little
did.
bit longer than I was anticipating, but you got there eventually.
I did. Not the, you fell the way you were trying to get me, but. Oh.
Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Look, I was just wondering, do you happen to know where a trial chamber is, by chance?
Like just a random one? What do you need?
I wanted to go on a journey today, something to get me outside of the base, and I just want to go loot a trial chamber.
I don't like offhand know where one is. So all the ones I found I've cleared out. So
Okay, well, I mean, they'll respawn newly for me, you know?
well, I mean
Unless you
like
say
cleared
cleared
out
as in,
like
copper.
the
Copper cleared
copper.
out.
Yeah, just wiped them out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And then all the
Gotcha.
spawners are like covered. So
Oh, okay, so they won't
yeah.
spawn anyway.
Uh,
Dang it.
my
Well, I'm
my
also short in
suggestion
emeralds to go and
would be to
trade.
go that way.
Okay.
And then, like, you got free cam, right? Like, just kind of peeky doodle under the ground every once in a while.
That's cheating.
Who says?
That's cheating.
That is not cheating.
That's cheating.
That is so not cheating. So not cheating.
The cheeky cheaters.
No. Not cheating. Not at all.
Cheat XP.
I mean, I'm fine with it. Like, I ain't got
Oh,
the
you do
time,
what
you
you
know.
do.
Like you could use a website, but I feel like it's kind of the same thing. You know?
It basically is the same thing. I
Right.
avoid using websites and free cam for that, though.
And so
I
you're just
yeah.
not
so,
gonna find one.
well, I do it the old-fashioned way. I go trade with a villager.
Well, I mean, you
And get mad.
could do that.
I was just wondering if you knew where one was.
No, like I said, if I find one, I clear it. So that's the only time I'm looking for him is if I'm clearing it.
Dang it!
So sorry,
Do you happen to have easy access to emeralds?
I do. Come with me. Follow this way. All right. So if we pop down in here,
Ooh. I took a little sticky pic because it looks really cool down here, by the way.
oh, you're welcome to like whenever.
Oh!
So I do have emeralds here.
Oh my gosh. How
Or
do you what?
I have tradables like here and over on the other side that if you wanted to, you could
Oh
trade
my
with the
gosh.
farmers or whatever. Or you could just,
Wait,
hop-
these are your farmers.
Yeah. yeah, there's some on either side.
Oh, fantastic. So I'm okay to borrow this?
Yeah, or you could just snag some emeralds.
Oh, thank you so much. You're amazing. Because
Yeah,
I'll go trade with a villager. I'll go get a map, and then they'll lead me to a chamber.
yeah, go for it. However much you need.
Oh, I realized I haven't checked something in a while.
What's that?
Is there anything in the pearl drop-off chest?
Oh, there might be. Hold on. Yeah.
I haven't come to collect in a very long time. I kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, I think there might be something in there. It's probably
Oh.
just that rotten meat block, but yeah.
Oh, it's a beautiful block, though. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back and collect that later once I do my journey there.
No problem. It'll
Whoa,
always be
yummy.
there. So
Oh, well, look, there's so many chests you have to fill left. You know, this
no.
whole row,
no,
whole column. I mean, row, column.
no, no.
What? You don't want to fill that with granite?
no. That's the granite I've gotten, and it's all yeah.
You know, the facial expression on your visor is perfectly relevant for this situation.
Absolutely. It's so good, isn't it? It's great.
It's beautiful. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go steal your emeralds. Thank you very much.
No problem. Like I said, help yourself. If you ever need emeralds, you could just feel free to like I said, I got a bunch of tradables. There's even more tradables like here.
Oh
So
my
we got
gosh.
carrots there, and then taters over here. So
That's amazing. This is a very efficient base. This is
thanks.
great.
All the farms, I need them.
Yeah. Blimey.
Have
Okay,
fun.
thank you.
Bye. What is it with granite? With XP and lapis? It's ugly. That's what it is. It's such an ugly block. I don't like it at all. So, yeah. And you can't convince me otherwise. B-dubs tried last season, but it didn't work out. Wait, is that? Yeah. Like, you know, what he added to the base was awesome. It just, you know, granite. That's why I usually set up infinite granite storage. But I don't have it this year. Well, I guess technically I do. It's called a pearl. Granite is just confetti copper? No, granite is not. Like in IRL, granite's awesome. I mean, not that pinkish kind of granite. I don't like that. Because there's many different colors of granite. So why they chose pink, I'm not sure. There's some really nice granites out there. But, yeah. It's just not a block I like. And I know that, like, you know, B-dubs loves it, Pearl loves it. I know a lot of people love it. I just don't. No. It's just one of those blocks. Everybody has a block that they just really don't like. You know, for some people it's diorite, they call it bird poop. No. B-dubs can make any block look good. He can make the blocks surrounding that block look good. But then again, okay, so like it was like me and Tough. Before this season, I never really used Tough a lot because anytime you, at least to me, anytime you put Tough anywhere, all I see is the Tough. It's a block that like stands out against everything, at least, you know, in my eyes. But I've been using it this season, but it's not like it's its own thing, you know? Like it's not in a texture, I guess. It's its own kind of texture. You know what I mean? So, and it's not that I thought Tough was ugly. It really stands out to me. So. Purple, pink plate glazed terracotta. Yeah. Purple I'm not a fan of either. And the copper I prefer is that one. I think that one's much nicer looking than that one. But, you know, it's a bluish color and yeah. And I'm not a fan of most glazed terracottas, honestly. They end up it's too busy. I'm a simple guy. I like simple things. And glazed terracotta is not a simple thing. It gets way too busy. I've seen them look good in builds, so I'm not saying that they can't. But and I used granite in what, season 7? I made a chimney out of it. So that was something. I think I started with brick and then I switched to granite, actually. Ferks is simple. That's not a it's not an insult as far as I'm concerned. There's a reason me and Ferks work so well. It's because we both like simple things. We don't like things that are complicated. we can do complicated. You know? We're simple people. We just wanna live. We just wanna be, you know? I like the way how you combined those plants, dirt, and stone. Oh, you mean that? No, I love how this looks. It's cool. I really like it. It gives the, like, that side less. That was the second side. This was the first side. And that side definitely looks better. Or that side looks better than that. So. How long have we been together? 7 years, 8, 7, 8, 7, 7, 8. I've lived here for like 6, I think, 6 years. Right? When did I don't even know when I moved here. It feels like 30. Or something. You're not that old. You don't know. That could be. That could be like 90 and y'all don't know. Mm-hmm. You should know the exact answers for these kinds of questions by heart. No, I should. No, I shouldn't. Why should I? What color is his gum brush? Like my toothbrush? What color is my toothbrush? It's black. According to the internet, I'm 25. Well, I mean, you saw it on the internet. It must be true. It's the way that works. Right? I'm just happy famous birthdays finally started leaving me alone. I mean, I probably could have replied and said no, but it was an automated email anyway, so, like... And, like, some freaking slackjaw opened a freaking bank account using my email, like my business email, like a freaking slackjaw. And so I emailed their whatever, and I'm like, yo... no. And I still get stupid freaking emails from them about that account. And I'm like, that is not me. The brush used to clean your chewing gum. It's for the, you know, just in case you want to chew on it a second time. Yeah. I mean, you would think to open an account online, you would have to like verify things. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you think? I mean, I know that's not a thing for Facebook because, you know, Facebook's freaking trash. But, like, you would think for a bank. I mean, banks are trash. But I figure they'd be at least less trashy than Facebook. Because someone used my business email to open a Facebook account too. And I even got the emails, please, you know, please verify your email. And I never verified, I just deleted them. But I still get in some kind of language. I don't even know what language it is. So, yeah. I think you started flirting with me long before that. So I'm just saying. Someone used your email to make a hotel booking, so you canceled their booking. Nice. I mean, I could understand like if it was close, but like, how are you gonna have an email that's close to my business email? You know what I mean? Oh, we're gonna need lighting in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure. I think every other one should be plenty. Whatever. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, don't you know? Yeah, for sure. Oh jeez. We never did finish watching Fargo, did we? Yeah, the numbers are... Yeah, having the light levels is nice. I mean, at least you can really get a sense of what it's gonna look, you know, what it looks like. Actually, that is almost done. We got bars we gotta put in there, but other than that, let's get a kind of an overall look at that. I think it's cool. I mean, you know, just that wall by itself is pretty cool. Just saying. Even that guy that lives over past Etho liked it. So, you know. Must be decent. And that guy don't like nothing. So, you know, Just saying. Except granite. Think your wall needs a buttress or two? You just wanted to say butt. That's all that is. Son of a biscuit. Hello. I wish Twitch had a way to show what that person's first message was in a channel. What do you mean? What? I feel like Jennifer Lawrence on Hot Ones. What do you mean? What do you mean? Stay in chat. We can't smell. I'm kind of feeling a drink with lunch, babe. Not like a drink, but a drink. Whiskey? No. Yeah, I had a brisket burger. Brisket burger. It was a burger with brisket on it. Like it still had the patty, but it had brisket on it. It was amazing brisket. So, like it was really good. Miralax. No, not Miralax. Jeez. Just gonna melt some X-Lax and make a ice cream out of it. We do have a Ninja Creamy. We could do it. I was asked about brisket. And you can blame Ferks for the entire thing. She brought up brisket to begin with. So... like, that is one time when I say you can blame Ferks where, like, you literally, like, actually, like, it is Ferks' fault. Like, legit. I've thought about getting, like, the slushy one, and then there was another one. What was the other one I was thinking? But, like, I mean, that's a lot of money. Our air fryer started, like, the fan on our air fryer started making noise, and I was like, oh, great. Now we're gonna have to buy a new one. Like, and they're like $200. It's ridiculous. A brisket slushie. Oh, that sounds so wrong. Yet so right. Brisket ice cream. Savory ice cream. Yum. Chunks of meat. Recently got a Ninja Creamy and made strawberry froyo. Yeah, we've used it like once since we got it. So, you know, it was totally worth the expenditure. It's now tucked away in the basement, I think. So. No, wait. Is it in the basement or is it in the pantry? Yeah, either way. No longer on the counter. Okay. Tucked away in the basement next to... No, the Xbox is actually still in the box. It was shipped to us in. Tucked back in the... Yeah, it's like in the furthest reaches of the basement is where that Xbox is. No. That's how much we use consoles. And it's funny because we both used to be console players. So. And then I discovered the joys of PC and never looked back. Okay, now that was the snowplow. PC is far superior. I agree. But I like that consoles exist because it is a lower price point than a PC for people that are not able to get a PC. So it's good that they exist. Like they have a purpose. They serve a purpose. It just makes gaming more available to more people. And honestly, like gaming is one of the great things about life, I think. You know? Speaking of gaming, has anyone seen what Blizzard has decided to do for the next season? It's pretty groundbreaking. Like I'm surprised somebody hasn't thought of it sooner. The problem is with a PC, I would want two, one for the living room, one for video games. So you can just like hook your TV into your computer. That's a thing. Like across the house, I mean. There's two walls in the way. That's fine. You can still do it. People do it all the time. That's how like home server, like streaming servers, like home streaming servers and like all that kind of stuff. That's how they work. Blizzard for the new season of Diablo 4. That is groundbreaking and earth-shattering. Yeah, someone already said it. They're doing kill streaks, which is... I don't know where they came up with it, but, like, I mean, if there was ever a season hook, like, that is it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I'm like 98% sure I'm done with Diablo 4 until the expansion. Like I'll check it out after the expansion, but if the expansion sucks, I may just uninstall. So it at this point it seems lazy. You know? They're like, oh, you don't like boss powers anymore because it's too same every season. How about kill streaks? What? So lazy. Pearl is struggling with villagers? Wait, I thought Pearl was going out to look for a trial chamber. Oh, she's still trying to get the villager for the map, huh? There's a reason I use free cam. Just saying. Her mission took a detour. Nah. Yeah, that happens. It happens to the best of us. I was gonna build a wall, but then people started talking about laxatives, and then I built a wall while talking about laxatives. So you could see, you know, the deviation there. No, I feel like I've gotten my money out of it as well. But the problem becomes they expect us to buy like the expansions and stuff. And if this is the way they're going to keep going, and then they're constantly shoving microtransactions down your throat. So like they want more of our money, you know? And kill streaks just isn't it. Like that's not it. So, and it's like my favorite franchise ever. Like I love the Diablo franchise, so it's disheartening that that's where they're deciding. You know, they're deciding that, you know, like every season is supposed to have like this massive hook to get people to, because the player base falls off, you know, after a while, and so they try to bring them back with season hooks. And this one is kill streaks, so it seems lazy. Die, Chihuahua. Sudden haste is sudden. Welcome back. Can't load username. Multitasking is the best tasking or something. I mean, half the time I struggle with single tasking, so. I enjoyed Diablo 3. That was pretty good. For what it was. I think the problem is that people came from Diablo 2, and Diablo 3 is not Diablo 2, which it shouldn't be. But I think people were hoping for that same feel, and they just didn't. They didn't get it. You know, I was the same way. Like I was hoping they would have that same Diablo 2 feel, but I think the party size limitation in Diablo 4 is a massive letdown as well. You can only have 4 people in a party. I mean, that's the same as Diablo 3, but still. They need to increase that. Get it back to 8 players like it was in Diablo 2. Like it just doesn't even make sense. 4 people in a party, you know? Like I don't know why they decided that. That's so, it seems so random. Okay. So now we'll get some of these. So it actually calls for these. But ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just going to use these and then they will eventually age. Although, I may wax them. They're not waxed already. I may wax those. What's up, Stardust Moon? We're building a wall. Not that kind of wall. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna go waxed. Because it's actually gonna end up matching that, right? So that one's got wax chains, so we're gonna do wax chains here. That way we're further kind of tying. So this has stone brick because the bridge has stone brick. So it's kind of just trying to tie all of that together. And so we might as well tie it together with the chains as well, right? Mr. Crafted, tear down this wall. No. You can't make me. It's got a gate, like a big old open gate. Okay. Guess I'll carry some of those around with me, just in case. Oh, the giant snowman's already... I don't know where he went, but yeah, he's gone. And no clue where he ran off to. I mean, he was over that direction, but I don't know. It is a mystery. Maybe it'll be solved someday. You know how overbuilt that freaking snowman was? Was. No longer is. He's lost some weight. Like a lot of weight. Like almost a full shulker worth of weight loss in the snow department. Yeah. Is there? No. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Like that. Yeah. Was there hundreds of boats? And no boats. It is starting to warm. I mean, honestly, I probably should have just built him how he was built. But I was thinking, this snow, like, why is this here? This does not need to be here. Because there was double layers at that spot there. There was double layers there. Actually, no, I think this one had like triple layers. And then there was double layers up there. And then it was, yeah. So I just left those out. We fat shame? Nah, I put him on Ozempic. It's fine. Oh, he was hollow before. It's just he had extra layers that just didn't need to be there. Snow Zempic, right. Plus, it got me extra snow, which I desperately need. Does Herpner know he has a friend? I don't know. He ain't been on. So, at least that I've seen. Fill him full of snowmen. That would be kind of funny, actually. Three regular snowmen in a trench coat. It would be kind of funny to put a trench coat on him. And then other faces. That'd be funny. I'm not going to do it, but that would be funny. I am so done with that snowman. So done. He was in the way. He's no longer in the way. No longer of my concern. Is this a wall around the whole area, or are you? No, it's around the whole thing. I mean, not yet. Obviously, haven't done that, but yeah, it's around the whole thing. Shannon, thank you very much for resubscribing. I appreciate that. Found out you can climb chains and hightail ropes too. So if you go to those, there's those big quarry buildings, and you see the ropes hanging down, you can actually climb up and down those. Makes it easier to get in and out, so you don't just like drop in. Like, I don't know who would just like drop into one of those, but I mean, I'm sure somebody would. I'm hoping they add more to the game soon. You know? Apparently they're gonna add a fire spread and flamethrowers soon. Which, cool. Hopefully there's more. Hopefully there's more. You know? Doc, thank you very much for the 10-month resub. I appreciate that. Bringing that Prime along, unlike all those other people in the chat. Those unused Twitch Primes just don't even care about them. Completely forgot about them until I mentioned it right now, and they're still not even going to use them. Not that there's any of those in chat, but in case there was. Prime shaming? It's a shame when the prime doesn't get used. That's the real prime shaming. Mine isn't free until the 15th. Which, speaking of, we'll be doing a birthday stream. I don't know what we're doing. Probably just going to be on here. But, yeah, be hanging out. Birthday stream. I don't know if it'll be morning or afternoon. I might try afternoon, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling that day. I don't even know what day of the week it is. So, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about the people with the used primes. I'm talking about the ones with the unused primes. Yeah, those are the people I'm talking about. It's on a Monday? Okay. So, being a Monday, I probably will aim for an afternoon stream. Baroness, thank you very much for resubscribing. I appreciate it. That's a lot quieter than it was. But for some reason, the volume on that resets every time I look at it. So, yeah. Today's your birthday? Happy birthday. Yeah, birthday's on the 16th. Misty Raven. Hello. Yesterday I received the mug that I won here last week on a giveaway. And I'm super happy with it. Nice. It's such a cool mug. It really is. Glad you like it though. Intralacustrine, thank you very much for the 500 biddies. Appreciate your face and your biddies. I'm appreciating your bits. Intralacustrine, just so you know. About to go on radio? Are you like a radio person? What are they even called? A radio DJ? No. Is it a DJ? Whatever they're called. Disc jockey? Yeah. I didn't realize just how long it was going to take to build this freaking wall. What kind of radio host? Yeah, that works as well. What kind of musica do you play? I'm not asking like the station, just like the kind of music. The genre, if you will. Oh, special guest. Aha. Okay. Well, what kind of music do they play then? Or is it just like a talk radio? Ireland finds that very interesting. I mean, you know, it was Irish. What could you say? Rain knows what I'm talking about. They're not eating potatoes or fighting each other. They got nothing left to do except, you know, just kidding. It's a joke. Definitely don't cook with the tunes, and the show is called News Talk. Ah, okay. That makes okay. Well, there you go. That's the theme this season, it seems. All hermits underestimating the size of the projects they have. Yeah, I think I really do think it pulls it all together, though. I mean, obviously the gates or the gateways, there's not actually going to be gates. Although I could. I could put like open gates there. I might. But yeah, I think it, like if you just, look at that. Get the bridge in there too. That's pretty. Okay. The Celtic disease called hemochromatosis? Hemochromatosis? What you got for being Irish? Another thing the Irish have to offer. Sorry, I hopefully you're doing all right. I don't know what that is, but I'm sorry. Rain. That's great. Our genes decided to store iron because of the potato famine, and we all have farts. Okay, I was like, wait, what is that? Nice. I like it. It's very good. It is. It's very good, isn't it? In it. We need to put these somewhere else. We'll put these in. I'm glad I had the pre-waxtified chains, actually. I think what I want to do, though, is maybe see about doing a little sun here. Maybe getting that put in. So we're gonna need some of that. Some of those. Some of those. And then that. That I don't have. I think I use slabs, so we'll get some slabbages happening up in here. There. Waxtified. Mm-hmm. Oh, we didn't check on this. So we put that in last time, and then obviously in here we don't have much. And then up in here, we also... Oh, wow. That's actually a lot more than I thought. All right. So we got the pitcher pod plant bulbous thing and stuff. Yay. Nope. That is okay. Uh-oh. Where? There. Did I screw that up? I mean, a little bit. Little bit. Hold on. Okay. Noise. So this part, if we look at it, this part I'm not too sure about. I may do something here to make it so that, say, a couple people want to ride a horse somewhere. They could just like come up over. Or we do some stairs coming down or something. Like maybe put in some stairs in here somewhere coming down this way. And then another set going up there. No particular reason why anyone would be on like a horse or a donkey or anything of that nature up on top of a wall. But just in case, you know? It's Pearl burning stuff down again. Thought that was Scar's job. Scar's not even on. And there's fire. I didn't hear the alarm go off. So is it a real fire? I heard no Perlo, Perlo. So I don't believe it's a real fire. Think she might need help. Well, Impulse is AFK. I'm sure Grian's got it. It seems like Grian's over there too. So she's the firefighter. What am I gonna do? I ain't a firefighter. You know? Does she like legit need help? I could observe. I could watch her struggle with the fire. Did they set a fire? Is that what happened? Where even? Wait, are they out in the middle of nowhere? Or are they? No, they're like way out there. I ain't going out there. They'll just have to leave the area or something. It's so bad. Well, I mean, what am I gonna do? Oh, she's over that way. Wait, Green's over there. She's over there. Yeah, she's a good ways out there. So. To them, they're not even together. Green's way over there. She's over there. Oh, the manch. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody likes woodland mansions anyway. Well, I mean, it can't be too traumatic. He's way over there. No. No, Gregan's not. He's too far away. That's what I'm saying. He's over there. She's way over there. So he's nowhere near her. So he's neither help nor hindrance this time. There's probably lava somewhere. I would imagine that's how it started. Oh, that's only 2. Okay. That comes up 3. Like I said, it's fine. It's only a mention. There's more. Although, you know, fire department struggling with a fire. It does not bode well. You know? Not the greatest advert, right? Come on, Pearl. You got this. It's probably a lost cause. It was probably a lost cause before it even started, honestly. Okay. Did we? Oh, no, we need this here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so I do have a warped wood farm, so that's where I get all of that. But yeah, just the making of them itself is kind of a pain in the butt. So I think I'm just going to leave it like that for now, because I may do something with that. That's done. So then... yeah, just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that. What's up, 1000 ping? Are you in Australia too? Got that Aussie ping going on? Okay, so now we just need lights, cameras, and actions. Go there. I guess those can go in there too. You. Oh, those are... okay, no. Those are the wrong ones. First XP stream. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. That is how it was, right? Yeah. Okay. Nice. She didn't start it? I mean, do you know that for a fact? How do you know she didn't fly out there, start it, and then come back just to be able to go way back out there and be like, oh no, fire? You know? I'm just saying. Okay. So pretend that you're someone not as cool as me that doesn't live here. Okay? And you're just coming along, you're like, la 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 la. Bam! Look at that. Oh. Look at that. Yep. Okay, so now how would it look? Looks pretty good. Where's the sun? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Mm-hmm. I like it. It's very good. It's nice. SD, could you poke rain? You know, in that like that spot in the ribs where it's funny and not funny at the same time. If you could get on that, that'd be great. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for your service. All right, I think that's it. At least for this side, we still we got that whole other side to do, which we're not doing today. So, not gonna happen today. I mean, at least not right now. I may do it when while I'm on later. Let's get some walls. Finish that off. I mean, I could set it to don't sleep if I really wanted to. Oh, I encourage her. She knows this. Full encouragement. Still need to watch Fallout? Such a good show. Okay, let's get a look from up there. Too bad that snowman's nowhere in sight. We could have got on top of the snowman and looked, but he just ran off. I don't know. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Very, very nice. But I do believe... Uh-oh, that's the wrong button. That's gonna do it for today. Holy crap on a cracker. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're not following, make sure to follow on Twitter or Blue Sky is the best place to follow to keep up to date with all of the things. I don't know how long. Let's see, I know Pearl's streaming. Oh wow, lots of people streaming. Oh, it's Craft Wednesday, huh? All right, y'all, does it seem like Pearl is gonna be... Oh, Pearl raided Cleo. Okay. All right, so we'll raid Joe. We'll send y'all to Joe. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream, and I'll see y'all next time.